kept time by observing the movement of the sun, moon and stars and accurately creating the Tzolk'in calendar, which measures the solar year to within minutes. Stay with us now and discover the sacred code contained within the Mayan calendar and the mysteries of this ancient culture.
The hills of Guatemala and the lowlands of Mexico and Chiapas and Yucatan, there were local inhabitants who started out as the Olmec and then eventually became the Aztec. In between, there were a civilization called the Maya. They were harmonious, they were looking for peaceful ways, biding their time, planting their corn, being natural. The cosmic Maya then come into the picture. The idea of extraterrestrials is strange to some, but we are part of constellation Pleiades. Maya is the second brightest star in the Pleiades. So the cosmic Maya came to leave this tool for us, a calendar known to some, a synchronometer known to others, a cosmic clock, really, so that we could become more in tune with the rest of creation. The Mayans' calendars were a system which they used to navigate day by day to see how the information that was coming through from the Earth and the cosmos would relate to them and how they would translate that into their everyday actions with others. So by understanding this, they could see that there was a solar year and that there was a Tzolk'in, which related to the lunar aspect. Every day has a primal energy which gives movement to the day. That's a cycle. That builds into all the other cycles which make up bigger cycles. So knowing the relevance of the day is a navigation tool. It enables us to use the mirror of creation to see where we are in our own process and how that unfolds with others. And the Earth is in the center of Africa. The Earth is, again, Mama. In a reading or a consultation, it's just making people aware that they are their own astrologers, they're astronomers, they're mathematicians, they're healers, they're doctors, they're everything in one. Somebody comes for a reading or a consultation, they have already acknowledged that within themselves. And through an openness and an understanding, we can allow to unfold what wants to become.
I came across the Mayan calendar in '98 through my Reiki master, found amazing growth within, and realized that many more people need to know about it. So I decided to make the Astro-Mayan calendar in such a way that people can learn and discover the Mayan calendar in a very simple way that they can understand. The Astro-Mayan calendar is a calendar set in Gregorian format, so that those that are using the Gregorian calendar are able to see that the months are according to the sun signs and not according to the months of the year. And then each little block, it actually shows the Mayan oracle for the day, where all the planetary alignments are for the day, where the moon is, and it comes with an information book that explains all those little things in the block for the day. But it also gives information in the booklet about the Native American calendar and the Chinese calendar, and a little bit about the tissue salts. And each year I try to add in something different and something new to learn. So every year the calendar grows, and whatever inputs people would like to see, that's what I'm going to put into it. The Mayan meditation is this latest thing that's come out. It's the runes that show readings using the oracles. So if someone needs to know something about life, they come to me or they get the runes for themselves and they meditate on their question, on their whatever they contemplate. The oracle is the message of wisdom, and the tone is the energy and the vibration with which it's carried through. We made the oracles bigger than the tones so that when they're feeling into the bag, they can find the bigger one for the oracle and the smaller one for the tone, so they can decipher the difference. So the first one is the feminine aspect, and that's the monkey, the trickster. So that reminds you of playfulness, and you need to bring more playfulness into the feminine aspect of your life. They're placed in a pyramid format. The top one is the meditation, and that's the one that you need to focus on, having the other ones being the journey towards that. Okay, so there's this action.
The Mayan Day Out of Time, it's a Mayan New Year according to the rising of Sirius B, the dog star, and it's a festival reviving the notion of peace and culture.
As a galactic beacon and receiver, I have direct access to the divine.
At these gatherings, it's good to have different workshops happening. So we have the performance because we need to teach people and demonstrate what the different oracles are in the calendar so people can learn. There's 20 oracles and there's 4 colors, each color for each direction, with 5 oracles within each color. And each performer will represent all of the oracles within that color, and they come forward and they do the mudra. The mudra is tuning into the energy and expression of that oracle, as each oracle is like a personality and expression of life. And so the people around them can mimic them, and they, in so doing, tune themselves into that oracle and that expression of that oracle.
The Day Out of Time is connected to a ceremony around the world called the Universal Ceremony of Forgiveness, where everybody gets together in these groups and we acknowledge in groups that forgiveness is with the self. And we know that it's okay to remember who we are. It's safe. So remembrance is what forgiveness is about, and transmuting the idea of death. Death is an illusion, and we're moving beyond the illusion, where we are actually limitless, we're eternal.